guys? Henrique De Almeida here, the drum set coach, changing the world one drum at a time. Check out my online school, thedrumsetcoach.com. The reason I feature my students is, last year we lost one of our friends, Kim Plainfield. We also lost the great Victor Bailey on bass. We lost Matt Marvuglio. I'm thinking about, it's not that I'm thinking about death, but I think about life. And I want to save this to posterity, the great students that I meet in my life. When we have family, we have photo albums. And I want to make good memories. That's why also. But also, I would like to show to the world great students, just great people. And I'm so proud to introduce you to Eric Hart. This guy is amazing. He's an amazing kid, amazing drummer, professional, always dressed nice, professional. And I only have great things to say about him. His work ethics is off the hook. He did my chart reading lab. He did my Moeller lab. He studied privately with me. He has great, amazing qualities. He's humble. He has grace. He's disciplined. He's respectful. He's just a wonderful, wonderful drummer. And he has his stuff together. So I would like for you to hear a little bit of Eric Hart, and he's gonna talk to us a little bit. And it's just a pleasure to teach you. And you have a bright future. I hope we keep in touch. I already told him maybe I'll have a job for you later. He's gonna be a great teacher. This guy, unbelievable. Check it out, Eric Hart, and talk to you guys soon.
I first met Henrique back in Percussion Festival of 2012. He was the featured artist, and I really liked his music, so I decided last semester to come and take his chart reading interpretation, and from there on I'm now taking his Afro-Cuban lab, private instruction, and Moeller. The one thing I really like about Henrique's chart interpretation class was using the concept of a drummer being the timekeeper of the band, but also being an expressive instrument, where it's kind of that fine balance where we're interpreting the chart but also following what everyone else in the band is doing, being able to play off that but not too much to where you're breaking the integrity of the chart. With the Moeller class, I really like how Henrique has structured the class, because coming into Berkeley, I knew a little bit of Moeller, but I did not know the concepts of how Henrique has designed, like with an M2, an MP2, an M3, an MP3, an M3A, M4, and I never even thought of how you could interpret a snare chart by just putting M3, M4, M3A, and that was completely blew my mind when I saw that. But it also made it a lot easier to read, and in a way a lot more fun. One thing with the hand technique is I've gained a lot of speed, but also a lot more control, because we started off with some just like basic single stroke rolls and doubles, but it was using the fingers incorporating with the wrist, and is the breathing exercise in the beginning where you're just breathing in and breathing out and really becoming in tune with your hands, your breathing, and the stick. And also another thing was just the overall control I developed when we would switch from right hand lead to left hand lead. That is hard. One thing I really like about taking PI lessons with Henrique is how he pushes you to do really good. And he will not stop until he succeeds and sees that you're doing well, and then he pushes you even more. And because the wealth of knowledge that he has, it's endless. It's once you think you're starting to get better, he'll throw another chart on you, and you just get better and better and better, and it just keeps on blowing your mind. He sees the best in every single student that walks in his door. He is always there by your side, and he always wants you to succeed. He's pushing you a lot because he knows that you can be everything and more, and he wants that for you. He wants to come alongside, and he just loves the ability to be able to come in the next week and see you, and whether if it's learning the next chart or memorizing this or coming in with a solo idea, and if you learn that and you go on, he loves that, because then he can take that and he can mold and go further and keep on building you into a drummer that you want to be. And that's one thing that I really value about Henrique. He has a wealth of knowledge. He will be the drum set coach, your drum set coach, and he will be right alongside you, and he will really take you to new heights.